Ever look at your schedule and feel like it's working against you? You start the morning sluggish, and before you know it, your day becomes a blur of notifications, meetings, and an endless to-do list. You're not alone. CDC data shows nearly 1 in 3 American adults struggle with sleep. And according to the American Psychological Association, chronic stress affects 68% of adults. No wonder so many of us feel like we're just surviving. But there's a powerful shift you can make starting today. Stop seeing your day as disconnected pieces. Instead, view it as a living system where 5 key components work together. This mental shift helps you manage daily chaos and move from merely surviving to truly thriving. Let's explore how this system works, why typical quick fixes fail, and how you can implement this approach to transform your daily experience. Most planning tips promise miracles. Color code your schedule, block every 30 minutes, and so on. These can help, but they often take a narrow, fragmented view. Your day is much more complex, like a mini ecosystem requiring care in interconnected ways. When one element falters, the rest of your day can wobble too. Consider these realities. Persistent stress drains your energy by midday. Unaddressed emotions or triggers can derail your afternoon. Poor evening preparation creates morning chaos. By viewing your day holistically, you connect these elements to create a supportive structure. Think about it. When do you feel your highest energy or greatest vulnerability? How often do you recharge that energy? And quick fixes rarely solve underlying issues. To break the cycle of fatigue, late tasks, and that persistent feeling of inadequacy, a systems view opens new possibilities. Let's explore the 5 foundations that create a fully vibrant day. Foundation number 1, energy, your true fuel. Energy isn't something you can fake indefinitely. A 2024 CDC report shows essential sleep deprivation is rising, with screen use and work demands as major contributors. Whether you're an early bird or night owl, prioritizing sleep and regular movement transforms every aspect of your life. Take Marie, a project manager who noticed she made careless decisions right after lunch. She was too tired to think clearly. A short walk at noon instead of scrolling her phone refreshed her and improved her focus for afternoon meetings. Think about your toughest hour each day. How might a deliberate habit shift boost your energy instead of letting it crash? Foundation number 2, focus, protecting what matters. Focus means directing your attention like a laser beam, not a flickering flashlight. According to Atlassian's 2023 work productivity study, 85% of workers lose at least 2 hours daily to distractions and poor focus. That's an astonishing amount of potential going unnoticed. Carlos kept dozens of tabs open, just in case. Realizing he was never fully focused, he put a neon sticky note on his monitor that said "Build." Whenever he finished a task, seeing that one word prompted him to engage in meaningful work instead of falling into mindless clicking. When interruptions happen, ask yourself, is this moving me toward or away from my key priorities? Foundation number 3, emotional stability, building inner resilience. It's amazing how quickly one annoyance can derail our entire day. Harvard Business Review recently highlighted that emotional agility is crucial for fighting burnout and maintaining momentum. This agility means adapting to stress without letting it overwhelm you. Jamie felt anxious every time she needed to share new ideas in meetings. She developed a simple ritual, 3 deep breaths and a whispered reminder, "My thoughts matter." This small practice interrupted the anxiety cycle and helped her speak up with renewed confidence. What triggers knock you off balance at work or home? Once you identify them, you can plan how to stay steady. Foundation number 4, preparation, setting tomorrow up for success. Think of preparation as laying out tomorrow's welcome mat. By organizing key items in advance, whether it's laying out clothes or listing your priorities, you enable a calm, focused start. This isn't about planning every minute, it's about removing morning friction. Taylor, always on the go, spends just 10 minutes each evening laying out clothes and prepping lunch. She says it saves her at least 20 minutes of morning chaos. What's one small task you could set up the night before to reclaim valuable morning energy? Maybe checking your schedule to avoid 9 a.m. surprises, or deciding the first task you'll tackle when you wake up. Foundation number 5, flexibility, turning disruptions into opportunities. No matter how well you prepare, life throws curveballs. A surprise meeting, a transit delay, an urgent request from your boss. Flexibility isn't about ignoring problems, it's about recovering more quickly. This skill transforms inevitable disruptions from day ruiners into minor detours. Pat commutes by train daily. When an event was canceled, instead of stewing in frustration, he used the extra 15 minutes to outline goals for the coming week. He arrived centered and ready for success, even though the day started poorly. Think about a recent disaster day. Did you spiral into anger or quickly pivot to a constructive next action? Let's pause and see how these five components work together as a system. Think of your day like a garden or neighborhood. Energy is the market that sustains everything. Focus is the city hall directing resources. Emotional stability is the community center. Preparation is the reliable infrastructure, and flexibility is the emergency response team. A neighborhood missing any of these would struggle, and so will your daily system. Often, one small change starts a positive chain reaction. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier, and suddenly you have more energy, improving your morning mood. With that better mood, you tackle challenging tasks sooner, making your afternoon less rushed and improving emotional stability. As stress decreases, you become more open to new opportunities. Now let's look at how to implement this system with the flows method. F. Find your starting point. Identify when you feel most drained or unfocused. Notice patterns. Do you crash at 3 p.m.? Or are mornings rough because you stayed up late watching shows? L. Locate your limiting factor. Often a single bottleneck creates chaos. Maybe poor sleep makes you foggy, or you're so stressed that any surprise derails your day. Focus on that limitation. Fixing it could trigger immediate improvements across the board. O. Organize changes that fit you. Don't force early mornings if you function better with a gradual start. Include small rituals that match your personality, a quick breathing pause, a short reflection journal, or an afternoon walk. W. Work the whole system. Small changes can have big effects. Regular sleep patterns might improve both your focus and overall mood. Watch for these subtle shifts and notice how they influence your day. S. See your growth stages. Progress happens in phases. Enjoy a calmer morning today, a steadier response to stress tomorrow, and eventually weeks that feel more harmonious. Acknowledge the gains and keep building. Ready to put this into action? Start with these simple steps. First, focus on your main pain point, morning chaos. Afternoon distractions? Identify your biggest challenge and create one simple fix. Next, start a micro habit. Need more energy? Set a consistent bedtime for 1 week. Want better focus? Close unnecessary tabs while working. Third, prepare ahead. Lay out workout clothes if you plan to exercise. Write down key tasks for tomorrow before bed. Small as it seems, this anchors your morning and frees mental space. Fourth, practice quick recovery. When something unexpected happens, a missed call or tech issue, ask yourself, what can I do now? Instead of getting stuck in blame or worry. Finally, celebrate small wins. At day's end, acknowledge one positive moment. Perhaps you completed a task ahead of schedule or stayed calm in a stressful situation. Recognizing these victories boosts morale and reinforces good habits. Remember, these steps aren't about perfection, they're about progress. Think of your day not just as a timeline, but as a living, vital ecosystem you can cultivate. You energize yourself, protect your focus, balance your emotions, prepare for what's coming, and adapt when surprises arise. This approach doesn't just help you accomplish more, it helps you feel truly connected to yourself and your surroundings. What's one small change you can make today? Maybe it's an hour with notifications off, or a calming routine before bed to improve morning alertness. Though these actions seem small, their ripple effects can be profound. Soon you might find yourself handling stress better, completing tasks more efficiently, and experiencing a clearer, more peaceful state of mind. You have the power to shape your day rather than letting it shape you. Try one of these approaches, notice how it feels, and share your findings with a friend or colleague. When you tend to your day as a thriving system, everything begins to align, and you truly move beyond just surviving.